Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the achiever in you.
Pittsburgh's long had the reputation of being a shot in a beer or a meat and potatoes kind of town. So meat and potatoes might have seemed to be natural as a restaurant concept, although probably not exactly the way Richard DeShantz served it up about 5 years ago, at a time when our region was just beginning to earn a national reputation among foodies. Since then, he's added 3 other concepts in our region's urban core: Butcher in the Rye, Meat and Potatoes Poutine House and Console Energy Center, along with a taco at both the Energy Center and in downtown Pittsburgh. And Chef DeShantz joins us today, and welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey. You really were kind of a pioneer in bringing a really fresh restaurant concept to Pittsburgh. How did that come about? What drove the creation of Meat and Potatoes?
I owned 909 before Meat and Potatoes, and I knew I wanted to do something that reached out to a wider audience. I knew I wanted to do something more casual, more unpretentious, whether you're going to a show or checking out a Bucco game. So I kind of wanted to just do something that kind of catered more to the masses, but still do my style food and just really showcase what I do. And that's why I came up with the whole meat potato theme. I had about 5 different names, but meat potato kind of stuck. Whether you hated a name or loved it, it really just sticks with you. And I think
like meat and potatoes.
Just like meat and potatoes, exactly. So and I just had fun with it. I wanted this almost like this drinking watering hole, if you will. Just big steaks, burgers, gastropub meets kind of chop house. Fun atmosphere, loud, busy.
And it was a breakout right from the beginning. I remember you were turning dozens of people away every night. You couldn't even accommodate them in the beginning.
It was a great surprise. And like I said, I think we hit the right market. We kept the prices where they should be. We kept it, very casual. So it's one of the type of places when you walk by, you look at, and you say, wow, I want to go in there. It's like it gravitates you. It looks like fun and it pulls you in, opposed to walking by a beautiful restaurant and saying, oh wow, I should go in there sometime. It looks nice. I wanted something for almost an every day, every week type of place. Something like, hey, give me a Pabst Blue Ribbon, a burger, or give me a 36-ounce tomahawk and some wine. So I really tried to hit all the marks. And it just right off the back was just a success.
And right in the heart of the cultural district, and now right around the block from, I guess, how do you count them, 2 or 3 other restaurant concepts, right? You've sort of gotten a real presence there in that part of the cultural district.
I live downtown. I just fell in love with downtown. I've been living there for about 8 years, and just walking the city, it made me sad, seeing an empty building, or I'm always thinking we should do something there, or oh, this will go well here, or oh, we need a sandwich shop here. So it's not like I set out to just take that corner over. Butcher in the Rye was the old pallet space. It was empty for years. I walked by it dozens of times, and I'm like, man, somebody should do something here. It's a great location. I think it's a bridge between the Market Square areas blowing up, Penn Avenue areas blowing up. So it was kind of like the bridge between both of them. And one day I'm like, why don't I look at it? So I went and looked at the space, and it took some time because it was such a difficult. There was so many layers, there's so many steps, there's so many different floors. I'm like, what would I do here? And having meat and potatoes, which is busy, 500 covers a night, bustling, loud, I thought it would be a way for me to kind of keep the same format as meat and potatoes, keep the same price lines, keeps the kind of the drink-driven atmosphere, but maybe step it up a notch, a little more attention to detail, a little more farm to table. I'll slow it down a little bit so we could really focus on all the little details. And that's when I came up with the idea of Butcher in the Rye.
And now you've got what, Pork and Beans getting ready to open, also on 6th Street.
We're almost there, finalizing recipes. We're in the kitchen right now, just tweaking things. Heavy beer garden type of atmosphere, smokehouse, homemade sausages, barbecue. It holds probably about 130 people. So this is probably one of the largest of all 3 of my restaurants. So we're really going after the beer program here. So each one, I try to pick one animal.
Okay.
And then I try to do it the best of my ability. For Butcher, we went after bourbon and whiskey. For Taco, we went after mezcals and tequilas. And then, of course, with Pork and Beans, we're really going after the whole the beers. shanties, drinks made with beer, and things like that.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, really exciting to see. Only a few seconds left, but I've got to ask you, I mean, you've been really blazing this trail here in Pittsburgh. Has it surprised you at all how all of this has taken off, not just your group, but all the other exciting restaurants we've seen in recent years?
From 8 years ago when I first had 909 to now, the city has completely changed its structure. And I think a lot has to do with it, with the actual restaurant scene. And I always said this, I think, you know, we need more restaurants downtown. I mean, right now there's more living downtown than ever, but if there's no restaurants or there's no place to go downtown, who wants to live downtown? So I think the whole restaurant scene is actually what's helping push the city to another level. Austin, very food city, driven by food. Portland, the same way. You know, when you have great restaurants, I think that helps drive a city. And then I just think it's like a snowball effect. I mean, one chef opens up something, then another chef, wow, that's possible. So they jump on and they open up something. Derek Stevens is opening up another restaurant downtown, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm doing a collaboration actually with Keith Fuller as Pork and Beans. So all of us chefs, we kind of like support each other and we push each other to do more things. So it's exciting.
Well, it is exciting, and congratulations.
Thank
As
you.
somebody who's watched the transformation happening, and all of you collectively really are creating a whole new Pittsburgh. So congrats, Richard DeShantz. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.